Good morning fellow allotmenters, welcome back to my allotment channel. My name's Emma, these are my allotment diaries. I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new so you don't miss any of my updates on my original allotment plot and my brand new plot that I've taken on just next door, which is what we're going to be working on today, guys, again. I've had a situation. So remember my last vlog and I was working on my brand new allotment plot and I was digging away and everything, and then I wrapped the vlog up and said I'm going to go home now. Well, surprise surprise guys, I did not go home. I actually stayed for another couple of hours and something happened. Oh yes, it's literally like deja vu because this used to happen all the time in my old plot, but yeah, my fork snapped. My fork snapped. It's literally, look at that, snapped. So now I've got the head of a fork and the handle of a fork. So not massively surprised. Like I said, it's deja vu. This is what happened to all of my tools when I was digging out this plot. I think I just underestimate like how strong nature can be and how much force you have to put into getting stuff up. And I'll show you what it was that I dug up. This absolute beast of an ornamental grass is what I managed to get out with the shovel, and it was here. You can actually still see the dip in the ground where I got it out. It was an absolute beast, and that's what snapped my fork basically. These are absolute nightmares. So I've got these ones here which have now come up. All of these ones have now I've got up, and these ones here are the next ones that are going to have to go. I just want to get rid of them, guys. I think though I like them around the pond, they get too big, they multiply like crazy, they have like little grass babies everywhere, and I just think they need to go. They're just too big and invasive basically. There's lots of like webs around here, I don't like it. Literally about to walk into one. Luckily I found loads of sticks as well, so time to get our Harry Potter wand out and make our way onto the new plot. Right, wands at the ready, guys. The weddy. Start that again. Wands at the ready, guys. Ronds at the weddy. Wingardium Leviosa, Wingardium Leviosa. Begone, spiders, begone. Stupefy. Okay, right, we're making our way on, Spiderweb, 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 spiderweb. Sorry guys. This is our pile of rubbish that we've been digging out, which needs to go somewhere. And these are the little beds that I want to get rid of today. So somebody did say to me, they're not plastic beds, basically. They probably had wood around them. And what's happened is people have stolen the wood. And this is the liner that was inside the wood to stop it from rotting and stuff. So that's what they are. There's a giant spider web here just outside my shed. It's not showing up on camera, but it's absolutely massive. It was inside my shed and he's moved outside. I think that's the right decision, mate. I don't think you were going to catch any flies inside my shed, so I think he's made the right move. Nature's so smart, isn't it? So smart. Obviously I'm a bit smarter because I saw that. I knew he should have moved before he moved. You know, I'm like advanced nature. That's what I am. I'm level 57, mate. Can't beat me. Right, I'm actually super impressed with how much I got done last time. Oh, it's my robin. Yeah, we're going to do some more digging today. Zappy. Yeah. I haven't got time for a chat, mate. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised of how much I did last time. I'm very, very pleased, actually. I feel like I've made a real impact on this plot now. So we're going to continue doing that, basically. We're just going to continue. As always, guys, no plan. We are planless. We're just going to get stuck in and just start clearing it and doing it. We're just going to do it. And then the jobs will come to us. It's like magic. Right, let's just get stuck in. It's about 3.5 minutes work and I'm absolutely exhausted. 3.5, I mean more like 15. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Or working really hard. Just started by trying to like clear that compost area a bit because it's giving me a little bit of anxiety. Just seeing it get bigger and bigger and not go anywhere, you know. A lot of it has died down now, which is quite good. As it's died down, I've sort of started putting it in the compost bins there, but you can see it's a little bit messy. It's a little bit, it needs a little bit more TLC really, but we're going to move on now. We're going to move on to something that makes me feel more productive. I think what I'm going to do is finish digging out that one over there and some of these raised beds and see if I can start removing. Actually, let's see if we can remove the bed on this one. Soil level's quite low in this one. I want to see if it's like I bet it goes under the ground as well. I bet it goes under it. I bet it has a bottom. I bet it has like a plastic bottom, but we'll see. See, I would have cut a hole in the weed membrane and had it going down to the direct soil, but I bet it doesn't. Yeah, look at that. So what I would have done is put the raised beds in and then cut a hole so it goes right down into the dirt. What they've got, right, is this full of soil. Underneath that there's a bottom to it, and then underneath that there's a weed membrane. Isn't that mad? I know there are some crops you can grow that like shallow, but I'd have it going right down to the ground. I don't understand that. So all that soil in there I've got to get rid of somehow. Move. There's all soil in here I've got to get rid of too. Bugger. Right, so to answer my own question, what is underneath this big lining? There's basically a big weed membrane lining that goes under the whole plot. What's under it? I'll show you what's under it. Loads and loads of bindweed. This is bindweed root. So this all needs to come out. If I was to leave this lining down and not touch this, it would grow through the lining and it would take over the entire plot. So it's done the job in terms of it's killed a lot of the bindweed, and it's brought all the roots to the surface like that, so I can just pull it all out. But at the same time, if I'm looking at like having this plot long term and I want it to be good long term, the best thing to do is to get the lining up, clear all the bindweed, and then start to put in the pathways and stuff like that. I think that's the best thing to do, because it's just going to cause me more trouble down the road. So although it's more work now, I think it'd be worth doing. Why am I talking myself into this? Why can't I just leave it? I can't just leave it. I can't. Right, I'm going to empty this bed over here now. That's what we're going to do next. Blooming bindweed. The story of my life is bindweed. That's what my autobiography should be called. Emma. Bindweed. It's rubbish. That'd be the worst autobiography title in the world. Emma. Battling bindweed. The bindweed battle of Emma Bailey. That's it. Bindweed battle Bailey. Bailey's bindweed battle. Is that the cat? Can I hear the cat? Is that the cat? No, it's not the cat. Got another one. Got a big one, Einstein. Where are you? I'm going to put it over here, Einstein. Alright. Don't eat the bindweed. It will start growing in your stomach. Majorly underestimated how much soil was in there. That is a lot of soil. Looks like pretty good soil as well, like pretty good sort of quality compost, but God, I don't know how I'm gonna move that. I've been digging for ages and it's like going nowhere. It's like not getting any less. It's not getting any less, it's getting more. I'm stuck in some kind of allotment paradox where the more work I do, the less gets done. Oh God. Some people say in the comments, like, why don't you open your plot up for everyone to come and help? Please come and help. If you want to help, help. Just I don't want to give up my location or anything. I don't think anyone would turn up, to be honest. But my God, like, if anyone figures out where I am, wants to climb over the fence at night and just sort out my plot for me, that'd be great. That would be great. Though I'd probably panic the next morning and think someone else has taken it from me. But what am I saying? I don't need help. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Right, we're going to keep going for a little bit longer in this one till I get bored, and we'll move on. Maybe we'll sing when we do a job, and then everything will be really easy. Maybe we'll sing Hush, I'm alright. It's just as I pushed the shovel down then, I felt my hand go a bit and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop, stop, stop. No injuries, please. If we get injured, we've set ourselves back like 3 weeks of injury recovery time. We can't afford that. There's no substitution here. It just doesn't work that way. Right, I got really angry then. I just thought about all the publishers that have rejected my book. This is not funny anymore. This ain't funny. This level of work, this ain't cool. Do you know what? It's really annoying. I'm getting really angry and frustrated with myself that I don't have the physical strength and power to be able to do these things easier. And then I'm thinking to myself, why should I have to? And I apologise because this is going to be a little bit of a rant, but here I am, right, trying to encourage other people to take on allotment plots and, you know, take on something that's overgrown, and you can do it, watch me, be motivated. And I'm doing that, filming myself, thinking, this is going to put people off. This is not going to inspire people to give this a go. This is hard, back-breaking work. This level of work is not okay. And also, it also makes me think, if you'll indulge me for one more minute, it's almost like it's geared up towards like men and like people who are really strong, which is usually sort of men. I don't think it's very fair. I think the council should be clearing this for me and giving it to me. I don't think I should be required to do this level of work, if I'm totally honest with you. I've never really complained about it before, I've always done it, but I am genuinely thinking now, why is this okay? I'm paying for this. Why is this okay to give me a plot in this state? If I was older and more frail, there's no way I could do this on my own. They're not geared up to do on your own. Not everyone has the privilege of having people around who can help. Just getting annoyed as I'm doing it and thinking of all these things that I hadn't thought of before. I've just always accepted it the way it is, but actually it's sort of not okay, is it? No. Look how happy Einstein is. He's like, oh my gosh, the plastic is gone. I can see the soil. So there's a heck of a lot of ground sheets here. These are big like squares of weed membrane plastic ground sheet things. I'm just pulling them up. As you can see underneath, it's absolutely full of bindweed. That's not cool, man. I've got to get all that up. That's just not good. I've got another couple of beds here to get rid of and dig out and sort out, and then pull all of the ground sheet off from here too. Just to let you know, I am keeping the ground sheet. The ground sheets, whatever they're called, will be down under the pathways, which will be wood chipped, just the same as my plot is over there. I'm going to keep the ground sheets down. I do think it's a great way of keeping control of the weeds, and that's just what I plan on doing with it. But I am removing them now just because there are so many big brambles that need to come out. Also, they go under the beds, and I just find that weird. I just find it weird. I know roots can sort of go through it, but I want it to be like the soil underneath the raised beds. Do you know what I mean? It feels weird having 2 layers of like plastic underneath your vegetable plants. I'm getting rid of it for that reason as well, but I just want to start again with this plot. I just want to literally clear it and start again, which is what I'm getting to. You know, I am doing it. It's okay, it's happening. I think this is the first day I'm leaving the plot where it actually looks a little bit worse than it did when I arrived. But you can kind of see where I'm going with it now. I've just run out of strength and energy. I can't carry on today. I'll break my back. To be fair, I think this is probably the hardest work. This is going to be the hardest bit, is getting rid of these ground sheets, digging it up and everything. This is going to be the hardest bit. After this, it's literally putting out the raised beds, putting out the pathways, making space for stuff. It's easy after that, really. It's just like normal allotment work. But for now, this is just going to be the hardest bit. I can see there's actually another raised bed there that I've got to dig out. Oh, these things are just so evil. They're just evil. It's absolutely filled with like soil. Why? I wish you'd just built the beds and not actually filled them. It'd be so much easier. God. Oh no, there's a bumblebee stuck in the web and there's a spider trying to get him. I'm gonna help you. Got him. Go on, bumblebee. I think that's the queen bee. Go on, you need to fly away now. You need to fly away. Come on in. Come on in. Let's get you away. You go in there. God, I hope he's alright. I hope you're alright. Oh God. So that was the bee that I disturbed last time I was digging it out. And I'd just seen him stuck in a spider's web, so I just rescued him from the spider. Because I don't want that guilt on me. I think it's the queen. Oh, that would have been a whole hive of bees that I would have killed. Einstein, you need to tell me about these things. Yeah. Yeah, it just feels like a lot of work to do at the moment, but I feel like I'm back to square one some days and I feel a little bit annoyed about that. Also, I don't feel like I have the time to spend on this plot. I'm trying to get that one ready, but it'll all get there. It'll all get there. It's just my own impatience. I can't help it. I do hope these are inspiring you a little bit though, motivating you a little bit. I mean, yeah, it's really hard work and it is annoying and I shouldn't really be having to do this amount of work, but at the same time, I want the allotment plot and I want it to be bigger, so what can you do? You've either got to put the work in or you don't have it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I need to go home now. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you had, subscribe to my channel and I will see you in my next vlog. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.